Okay, folks, I hope you can see, I hope you can hear. I may have the music too loud. Today we're cooking to the Beatles, and we're going to do some cheap pork ribs. Okay, now you can, splurge and spend $2.99 for some baby backs, and anybody can cook those, right? I mean, shoot, cook them for 3 or 4 hours, they fall off tender as a baby's bottom, right? Today we're going to show you how to cook some cheap ribs. Now, I paid $1.49 a pound for these puppies, so I got a whole, $8.57 involved in this pack. About 6 pounds of ribs, okay? So we'll feed, an army and a half. Hold on a minute, I gotta get a cold beer. Okay, now roll number 1, right? You gotta have a cold beer to try to get this stuff going. This segment might be a little bit long, so I apologize right from the get-go. I left it in the package. I'm putting it in a 9x13 pan, the pan that can, as they say downtown. Okay? Only just to keep the mess out, because we're going to have all the kind of stuff that comes with cooking things like this, all that blood and crap that, you don't want to have all over your counter and have to use all that antibiotic soap and all that stuff. So we crank it open like this and pull those ribs out of there like that, or something like that. Okay, so we'll pull those puppies out of there, out of that side, and then we'll be able to slide this whole doodad right on out of here and put it right in that pan. And then we're gonna cut them up into usable hunks. And excuse me while I get over here so I don't make more of a mess. Okay, and as always, get yourself some paper towels, stuff like that. Clean as you go, that's Steve's motto. Okay, so now we're going to see if we can find some spots on here to cut into usable pieces. So you're going to, find in between the ribs and use your scissors, your cooking scissors, people. These are not for sewing, they're not for anything else, they're made for food. Some of us appreciate that you don't use them for other things than that, so that I know that I got clean scissors sitting here all the time. Okay, now you run into all kinds of stuff on these guys because, again, they're cheap. So you find little pieces here at the end. You're going to want to try to cut around those as best you can. And for those of you who get arthritis like me in your hands when you're older, it's a bitch, but we'll do the best that we can. Okay, so we're going to cut through this stuff, and you can cut right through bone and other things if your hands work good. And of course, mine won't right now, but what's this shit? Okay, then if all else fails, call for help. No, I'll get her. It's called cheat. And again, I'm just trying to get these into some more manageable pieces that'll cook a little better and allow you to eat them. You don't have to cut them all apart. When you serve them, you're all ready to go. So, kind of put them into something that you think somebody would gnaw on when you're done. So here we go. I'm still trying, folks. Bear with me. That's part of live television, as they say. Nope, here we go. We're getting through it. Okay. Damn, my hands hurt. Okay. Now don't worry about all that fat stuff. We're going to cook all that down. And again, these are inexpensive pieces. And I'm going to cook that guy whole like that because my hand hurts now. But we'll let that go for a while. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to rinse my hands just a little bit, excuse me, while I step off the view here. But again, it's kind of like everything else. Keep your hands, mostly clean if you can. I tend to clean up some of the stuff at the end of each piece of cooking. So what we're going to do, of course, the Garlic King. We got garlic powder today. Cayenne pepper, always bold, bold, bold. Be generous with this stuff. It cooks down. Okay. And then today I'm going to use Emerald Southwest. So something I picked up. He's got his BAM thing on there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub this stuff in. Excuse me while I pour off this excess juice, because I don't want that. Okay. So we're going to pour that off. and then get these guys open, ready to go. So I don't have to worry about, because I'm going to get my hands all messy here. And then I'm going to get me another paper towel or two so that I won't get it all over my canisters after I get to rubbing. Time for a little sip. Okay, we're ready to go. And we're cooking to the beetles, mentioned that. Always important to note that as we go along. Be free with the garlic. We're going to put a little bit more garlic on these puppies later on, as I always do. We're going to do some minced garlic at the end. And then be free, folks. You know, like I said, this stuff cooks down a little bit. We're going to put some water in here. This is the cayenne pepper. We want these ribs to be bold, tasty. Okay? And then get her on there. Get her done, as it said down here in the Texas land, or whoever says that shit. I'm not sure who does that stuff. Okay? And we'll get some of the Southwest on there. That comes out pretty quick, so you got to be kind of easy with it, but don't be afraid of it again. We're going to do both sides. Okay, and then we're going to rub her in there, you know, get it into the meat a little bit. Okay, I'll be ready for the go around on the other side. And there we go. See, we're rubbing that in. Hope you can all see me. Okay, and lay them on top of each other. That just gets more of that meat in there, okay? Okay, now, once again, rinse the hands because I got this stuff all over me, okay? And just to keep down the mess, because any good cook knows that they also got to be the cleaner, right? Okay, so here we go again, other side. Okay, we got our Southwest again. What side to do? I guess this one. That one's laying on both sides, so it looked a little confusing, but trust me, you'll get enough good stuff in there, it really won't matter. Alrighty, cayenne pepper. Be free, folks, be free, get her on there. We want these things to have BAM, as Emerald says, right? And you gotta use this stuff, okay? You gotta use her or you won't get her done, okay? Just shake some of that stuff on her. Okay, and here, give you an idea. See, I'm getting her on there, see, nice and thick. Can you see that? Okay, get some stuff on there. This is all goodness. And we'll do a little bit more of that garlic powder. Again, just put her on there. You can't ruin these puppies, okay? And we're gonna rub it in again, other side. Make sure you get them nooks and crannies and sideboards. Sideboard where I just cut it, okay? So everything's got a little flavor going on. I'm gonna turn these with the kind of fat side down or the rib side down to cook. Have no reason why I'm doing that, but I am. Okay, making a mess as I go. Perfect, there we go. Now rinse the hands again. We got this shit from butthole to elbow. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're looking good now. Now, my method of cooking the madness here is I'm going to do the oven to 275. I know that seems